Hello, this is davidji, and welcome to this week's Life Tools. This week we've been exploring forgiveness. Let me just share with you. About 3 weeks ago, someone did something, and I took it personally. Since that moment, I've been holding a grudge. When that person pops into my awareness, which was a lot more than they were popping into my awareness before that moment, I was thinking, I'm angry. I'm frustrated. I want them to acknowledge that they did something wrong. I want them to apologize to me. I needed to get to the other side of that because we let people into our heads that we would never let into our homes, and they can do a lot of damage. And there's no reason for us to keep inviting them in. And we might say, I'm not inviting them in. They just keep attacking and landing in there. But I had to work on a forgiveness practice with this particular issue and with this particular person. Now, I don't really have a lot of contact with this person, very, very infrequently do I speak to them. But in the moment that I did speak to them, I took it personally, what they said. It bothered me. It was eating at me, and I wanted revenge. I wanted to spew anger. I wanted to get that toxicity that was bubbling inside of me out, preferably in their direction. But that doesn't help with anyone. But that doesn't help anybody. It doesn't help them, and it doesn't help me. What I needed to do was lighten my heart. What I needed to do was truly not take it personally. Realize that these are their words. This is coming out of their mouth. This is coming from their thoughts, their head. And as Don Miguel Ruiz would say, they're in their dream, and I'm in my dream. And so how can I take that personally? We've all heard the expression from the Bible, when we forgive, we free ourselves from the ties that bind us to the one that hurt us. And I was holding on so tightly to a thread that connected me to them that I was losing sight, and I could have been putting my attention on peaches, or I could have been putting my attention on people I love and care about, people in my front row. And instead, I was thinking about this other person and their words. I made a conscious choice that every time their words came into my awareness, I was going to smile and say, "Oh, hello, visiting again? I think I'll let you go right out the back door." And with each exit offering, my heart got a little bit lighter, and a little bit lighter, and a little bit lighter. Now I'm going to need to continue to work on this, and I encourage you to join me this week. If you're holding onto a grudge, if you're drinking poison and expecting someone else to die, if you are filling your head, your 60,000 to 80,000 thoughts a day, if 30,000 of them are about this person, it's time to let go. This week, give yourself permission to loosen your grip on the hold that they have on you. They didn't impose it on you, we imposed it on ourselves. So let's give ourselves permission to release. Tonight when I go to bed, I'm going to say, I release you from my dreams. When I wake up in the morning, I'm going to say, I release you from my day. It's working so far, and I would encourage you to try it too. This doesn't condone the behavior of someone that's hurt you, but it's our interpretation of that moment that makes the hurt, and then our holding on to those words and the intent of that behavior. So I'm going to give them a pass. I'm going to say, well, I don't think your intention was actually to hurt me, so I'm going to let that go. You happen to have hurt me, or I took it as that, and so I need to let that go too. I need to be as kind to myself as I expect myself to be to them. Maitreya, self-kindness. Let's practice that this week. From the sweet spot of the universe, this is davidji. Keep meditating, and I'll see you in the gap.